and it's gonna be so fun. I'm wearing it.
Hey!
Hey, there she is. Hello, 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 Marvelites, and welcome to HT Live, Hot Topics' new shoppable live show full of exclusive merch, drops, and giveaways. I know you like giveaways. We're your hosts. I'm Ryan Panagos, aka Agent M.
And I am Lorraine Sink, and you might recognize us from the world of Marvel. We host the This Week in Marvel podcast, the official Marvel podcast to talk about all things Marvel, as well as the Marvel YouTube channel. You might have seen me hosting some Marvel Studios red carpets, or you might know my books like Powers of a Girl over there, or you probably know Agent M just from everywhere.
I do a couple things. It's super fun. Yeah, the podcast, videos, all kinds of fun stuff. You might have seen me in video games, in TV shows, various things, or you might have seen Lorraine and I in a comic book. Last year we were in X-Force number 20, but we're not here to talk about all of that, right, Lorraine?
Well, we kind of are, Ryan, because we're talking about the reason for the season. One of the characters that is on everybody's lips. We're talking about Moon Knight. And of course, we are super hyped for the new original series, Marvel Studios Moon Knight, which is now streaming only on Disney+. I'm loving seeing all the hearts because I know everybody loves Moon Knight as much as I do.
Yeah, all the hearts, all the chats, all the good stuff. I'm excited for it. Now, here on this show, we're going to show off Hot Topics merch inspired by Marvel Studios Moon Knight. We're going to get into some really cool stuff. You can see stuff that Lorraine's wearing, and we're going to get into some of the inspirations behind all this stuff.
Yeah, and then we're going to also be showing off some cool other Marvel stuff from the vast multiverse of fun things that you can enjoy. And of course, these are available in stores and on hottopic.com online. So you can have them too. I love this hoodie. We'll talk about it more.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it more, but we're also going to give a first look at Hot Topic's new Doctor Strange collection. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing a Doctor Strange shirt for the stream because they sent it to me and I really like it, but we'll get into that more soon.
Oh, but you know what? You're not just here to see the cool stuff. You're here to get the cool stuff. That's right. We've got a giveaway later on in the show, so stick around till the end. You can win a Marvel Studios Moon Knight poster autographed by Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke, May Kalamawi, and directors Mohammed Diab, Justin Benson, and Aaron Moorhead, and executive producer Grant Curtis.
Yes, and it's going to be super duper easy to enter. All you'll do is just hang out, watch the stream. You'll see a big enter to win link on your screen during this show. Then you fill out the form, and that's it. You're in. Later on in the show, we're going to announce the randomly selected winner, and his name is going to be Ryan Panagos, and that's going to be
Ryan. No. That's not how it works.
No,
that's not how it works. No, you get lots of cool stuff. You got a great shirt that you're already wearing. Sure. Everybody else gets the stuff tonight.
Okay, fine, as my daughter says. Look, stick around. Don't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We want to give that away to someone awesome. So that's going to be super cool.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, yes. We're talking about Moon Knight. We got to kick off the show with Moon Knight, as promised. Why don't we talk a little bit about Moon Knight's comic book origins?
Yeah, super cool. Obviously everybody's excited about Moon Knight right now, but Moon Knight was first introduced way back in May of 1975 in the comic book pages of Werewolf by Night number 32. You got a werewolf, you got a moon guy. That means it's like
instant enemies. Werewolves don't like the moon. Moons don't like werewolves, I assume. I don't know. Sure. It doesn't matter. Don't do the math. It works fine.
Fine. Of course, we early on met Mark Spector. He was a mercenary and he did a whole bunch of stuff and was chosen by Khonshu in the hour of need where Mark was in a bad place, and then he was saved by Khonshu, reborn as Moon Knight, as Khonshu's Fist of Vengeance.
Obviously, there's no other job for the man. And listen, everything after that is chef's kiss.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's so many cool stories. They're epic. They've run the gamut of all kinds of things. If you like comic books, you've probably read a Moon Knight story here and there. He's got these cool spiked knuckles, one of my favorite weapons. He punches werewolves by nights. There's some plural in there that I'm not fully getting. He was an Avenger, way back in the day. He burned his Avengers ID card. Don't tell Cap. But yeah, it's been wild.
Yeah, he's really gone on a full ride, and can you imagine Moon Knight hanging out with Captain America? Crazy.
Yes, I like it. We'll talk about that. Over the years, of course, we've learned a lot more about Moon Knight and his dissociative identity disorder and his personalities in the comics, Mark Spector and Stephen Grant. And we've had over 200 issues of Moon Knight comics over the last 40 odd years. So a lot has happened, as Lorraine mentioned. We were super excited, though, to see him become a part of the MCU in a brand new and really cool way.
Yeah. All of that wonderful comic book history is wonderful, but I know we were so excited to learn that he would be coming into MCU, and boy, oh boy, I am loving the new series. We're 2 episodes into Marvel Studios Moon Knight, and it is so good. Of course, available exclusively on Disney+. Now, in the first episode, we are introduced to Stephen Grant, mild-mannered, reserved, very British, works in a museum, happens to just like know a lot about Egypt and Egyptian history and lore and mythos. And he's also plagued by these blackouts where he kind of can't remember like what he was up to and is getting little flashes of a life that is not his own. Of course, Stephen Grant is portrayed by the ever wonderful Oscar Isaac, also played by Oscar Isaac. Mark Spector, who is a mercenary who serves the god of the moon, Khonshu, as his quote-unquote Moon Knight. Which is all wonderful. And Ryan, I know you love the cinematography in this show as much as I do.
My God.
Like, how cool is it when they talk to each other in reflection?
Yeah, and it's having watched a lot of behind the scenes stuff and hearing these things and reading some interviews with them, just the way they've done it, the way they did it in the camera, how dedicated Oscar Isaac is, it's incredible.
Yeah. And it's really wonderful to see both Stephen and Mark start to piece together how to protect themselves, as well as Sir Khonshu. And then that gets even more complicated when we add Layla, who is a total badass, really close to Mark Spector, and played by the wonderful May Calamawy. So I love all of it. And it's just gets even more dramatic when we then add Arthur Harrow, who's played by Ethan Hawke. He's a cult leader who serves a different deity, Amet, who thinks that if humans can just be judged at any point, whether they've done something wrong or not. Like maybe they will, maybe they won't, but let's judge them now. Which
sounds like the internet.
Yeah, it's similar but different. I think this is worse.
Very much worse, much more terrifying. Oh man, I love Ethan Hawke as Harrow in this show.
It's so good. And now all of this culminates in Stephen and Mark and Layla and Khonshu going on this rip-roaring international adventure. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I know everyone else is waiting to see where we're going in the series too. Every episode is so exciting. And of course, as I said, you can watch the first 2 episodes right now on Disney+. New episodes come out every Wednesday, but don't leave to watch them right yet. Stay with us because we're going to show some cool stuff.
Yeah. So let's start talking about what we're going to be doing here. Aside from giving you a little bit of background on Moon Knight, we're going to do the whole shopping thing with y'all. Here's how Hot Topic Live works. We'll take you through all the pieces. Lorraine and I both have giant stacks of awesome stuff to show off, and then you can shop them right in the app by clicking the link that's going to be right on your screen. It's super cool.
Yeah, and of course, tell us what you're liking, what you're loving. Give us a little heart to tell us you like it. You can chat us. You can include questions for us or for the Hot Topic team. They're going to be looking at stuff. We can kind of see you guys.
Jim Viscardi, hi. I know you, Jim. Hello, Daytona. See, we're going to get a lot of those chat messages filtered into us.
Yeah, sure. And we'll take your questions later on in the show for sure. Yes.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. We're very excited. We're looking forward to doing this for this afternoon with you. And of course, stay up to date on all future Hot Topic Live events by following Hot Topic on social media.
Yeah. Ryan,
yes.
We've done enough talking. Let's get to showing.
Yeah, and punching the moon in the face, right?
Yeah,
that's what we're going to do?
Yeah, it's similar but different. We're not going to question.
No, we're going to kick things off with some of our Moon Knight pieces. These are all exclusive to Hot Topic, so check them out. The first one, look, Lorraine is showing it off right now.
Right?
It is The hoodie.
The hoodie. This is so cool. Wait, can I tell you, Ryan? I didn't know it did this when I put it on.
What does it do? Oh, it's got the little.
It's got the little.
Beak.
It's got the cowl, a la Moon Knight. It's so cute. It's like very much could be a cosplay, could be a good con wear, but also you could just like wear it every day. It's so cute, and it looks so good with my gold jewelry. You know.
The fun thing is we were arguing about who was going to wear it, or before we went on the stream, like this morning, we were figuring out who was going to wear what. You win because it looks better on you, but I'm still going to wear it and stalk the streets for vengeance with it.
Honestly, as you should. Everyone should. And honestly, it's really comfortable and cozy. I love a cozy hoodie, the best. All right, next up, we have got the Moon Knight Collage tee. This is so cool. First of all, we have both Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. As we mentioned, he does have many facets to his person. And I think it's really cool. There are some really great details, like there are little Egyptian glyphs that run through the Moon Knight title. And we also get to see a little bit of the weapons that they use. I love that we've got some sort of like staff that Mr. Knight has. And of course, the iconic moon rings, which it looks so cool in the series when he just like pulls them off the suit. It looks so sick.
Lorraine and I have been able to do some really cool stuff behind the scenes for this. So seeing like all the depictions, being like, oh yeah, I remember hearing about this thing, and seeing it on the t-shirt is cool. And once you guys see it more in the original series, you're going to love it even more. And also, I think this is another piece that Lorraine really dug deep into.
I am obsessed with this. It's so cute.
This is the scarab woven button-up. So you can see here, Lorraine's getting nice and close to you. It's got all kinds of hieroglyphics and symbols. It's got the scarab and different things that you've seen in the series. It's got wonderful details, and it's so friggin' soft. It is.
Yeah. This is a good shirt for summer. It's kind of giving me like I'm going on an archaeological dig in Egypt moment, because it's like light and summery. And of course, these are unisex sizes. It looks cute on a lady too. Just saying, I almost wore this one.
You did. You almost wore that one. It's a good one.
It's great.
Reminder that we've got chat going on. I see one in here from Aaron C, who says, anyone else love how the suits have made their grand entrances so far? So Aaron is talking about in Marvel Studios Moon Knight, the way we see Moon Knight and Mr. Knight suit up, as it were.
Yeah. Speaking of suiting up, this is a card shirt. It looks like a card. And this is so cool. Okay, so this is very popular on the TikToks. If the people are like me on TikTok, way more than they should be.
Oh boy.
But it's Moon Knight is written here. And when you flip it upside down, it looks the same. You know that? I don't know what you call that. If anyone knows what that is called, where you take a font and you make it so you can read it upside down and right side up, let me know. But it's so cool. And then we see both characters. Mr. Knight is on the flip side on the bottom here, as Ryan is showing.
Mm-hmm.
So we get that upside down. And then we've got on the upside Moon Knight proper. And I think this is so cool. It kind of is like giving somewhere between trading card and tarot card. And I just love it. It's really cool.
Great colors too. I think that's a thing. The subtle blues and the golds in these shirts is really quite lovely. All right, let's go to the next piece that we have. This is the Dark Rain tee. And you see it shows Moon Knight in action. He's ringed by lightning, that big, heroic, classic style pose where he's just leaping down and going to inflict a world of hurt upon someone. I love it.
Because it is what? It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Okay, it's lightning men. It's got lightning.
Even better.
Even better.
Yeah, this feels like a shot out of both the original series on Disney Plus and the comic books. It straddles that line to show you just that action so well.
Yeah, and I love all the sort of negative space, like the dark spaces in it. Speaking of which, we've got the paint smudge print tee here. Yeah. Ooh, and this shirt is so soft. I'm like a texture person, and I love a soft tee. It's super great. I love this. It's like a really painterly style. It almost kind of reminds me of like a like a high quality print that you would get at one of our like wonderful places that do our quality movie posters, but it's like this painterly style. And then we've got kind of like this white that makes it feel like very Khonshu-esque with he's got kind of like the beaky cowl. And then all of the painterly smudges, and it says Moon Knight here at the bottom. This is just like such a cool one. It almost feels like a photo negative. It's got that like really kind of cool edgy look to it.
Yeah, it's giving me, honestly, the art is giving me a little bit of Bill Sienkiewicz vibes.
Yeah.
So for our
good
comic book knowledgeable folks out there, which it's okay if you don't know the comics. You always have the opportunity to start reading comics. There's a little bit of Sienkiewiczness in that it's scratchy and cool and it's got its own style, but I dig it. I dig it.
Don't you ever, like, sometimes I get really jealous of people who haven't read all of the comic stuff yet, because I'm like, oh man, you're gonna like get to read that for the first time.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
it's the best.
I am surrounded by comic books, as is Lorraine. And
yes.
Yeah, please read more comics, everyone. We love that.
Get your daily dose.
Yeah. All right. Up next is the Scarab Moon tee. You can see there. This one shows the scarab beetle with its wings out, Moon Knight with glowing eyes. You've got the runes framing it and all that. This comes in men's and unisex sizes. I keep wanting to talk about the colors, though. You know, it's a black shirt, and you've got the kind of gold vibe in here with the blues and the whites, a little bit of oranges. It's cool. It's simple and subtle too. Like if you know it's Moon Knight, you're gonna see it and you go, yeah. But it doesn't have to say Moon Knight.
Yeah, I love that it's got that like super saturated color to it.
Yeah.
That makes it feel kind of stylized, and then all the runes around it. And of course, the scarab. If you haven't watched the series yet, watch the series because the scarab is important. Follow the scarab.
Ooh. Tease, tease, hint, hint.
Hint, hint, tease, tease. Well, next up, Ryan, don't break anything. This is a stained glass window style that we have here of Moon Knight. This is really beautiful. It's got like a bunch of like blue and purple hues in it. I think this is a really cool, unique shirt that you're not going to see a lot. Just because of like having a really distinct style. Like that's something that I really love. Honestly, remember when you used to get t-shirts and like there was one option and it was like, you know, made in somebody's garage, and now we have like really cool, interesting, different things that we get to see in the different stylings. And I also love this one because it's got like some nice color to it. Moon Knight tends to live in the black, white, gray, but this is very colorful, which I like.
Yeah, for sure. My house is 100 years old. We bought it last year and we moved in, and we have this beautiful stained glass window on one wall, and I feel like I'm just gonna break it and
don't do that.
And then say to the stained glass window people, which I'm sure there are like 5 of them still making stained glass, say, make this for me, install this.
New idea. Leave the window alone. Commission a window to be made. Don't just break a window and let someone to pick up the pieces.
I don't know.
That's my opinion.
You're talking a little wild. I wanted to shout out Christina Carmichael, who sent a chat message in. Nope, not Christina. Christina's helping us get these messages. Josh Hill sent a chat message in saying that Bill Sienkiewicz is a legend.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I agree with. Yeah.
All right, and this is our last shirt in the Moon Knight flight, and I love this one because, listen, the moon phases very in right now. I love it. It's got all the phases of the moon going on around Moon Knight. I just think this is like really cool and distinct. Of course, again, this is unisex men's sizes. It's a black shirt with these moon phases, but like, this is really cool. I also don't, I just like obsessed with the moon phases thing. Like I have a bag and a thing. It's kind of witchy. I like it.
Yeah. Also, you know, we talked about all the colors and all the different other pieces, but I particularly like that this one is just black and white. It is very simple, very straightforward. It fits a lot of my aesthetic that of a lot of things that I have. So black and white, simple, boom, right there. Moon Knight is like, look at all my moons.
Daytona, I see you. We love to see it. We love to see the moon phases.
My moons, let me show them to you. Okay, don't we have one more piece? Though?
We do. We have one more piece, which I'm going to take out of this plastic that I left it in for my own personal safety. But this is the Scarab Beetle enamel pin. It is winged. How cute is this? This is really impressive, honestly, because I love an enamel pin. It's kind of this like coppery gold color, and it's got blue enamel paint. Mm-hmm. And then it's also got little tiny glyphs on it. It's really impressive. And I know, listen, I love a pin. I will wear it in my lapel. I got pin boards for days.
Yeah.
You got to, listen, real talk, everybody. You got to get a pin board, because if you're like me, you're gonna end up with them. Get a place that you can leave them up, display them, and enjoy them. Also, something that is so cool in this, on the back of the pin where the sticker is, there are more glyphs in there.
What? I
yeah.
didn't take it off. Oh,
you gotta get in there. So isn't that cool?
Just like the series. That is super duper cool.
Right?
Yeah. I just got a jean jacket recently. Really nice one. I put a pin on it. This is going to go on that jean jacket. So,
yeah.
Boom.
I also just got a jean jacket that we'll talk about later.
Ooh. You know what? We will talk about that later. Okay. So super duper cool. Love all this stuff. We'll probably run through a couple of these later on again in the show. We wanted to make sure, though, you don't forget about the giveaway. We have a Moon Knight. We have a poster autographed by cast and crew of Marvel Studios' Moon Knight. Watch for that enter to win link on your screen. Fill out the form, and then you're done. That means that you have entered. We'll announce the randomly selected winner at the end of this live stream.
Yeah, and of course, keep asking those questions, leaving us those comments, sending us some hearts. We love to see it. We enjoy interacting with you. Feel free to send us questions too if you have any questions about the Marvel Universe, or if you need a good reading list, let us know. We're happy to help.
Yeah, and I see, we're getting to them. I see Naya, need that, need that. Josh Hill needs the pin for New York Comic Con. Jim Viscardi, the pin is great. Love you, Jim. You're not getting my pin. Sorry, you're not getting any of my. Well, maybe I'll send you something. We'll see.
We can talk later.
Yeah, we love you. All right, what's next, Lane?
All right, we have got some Marvel pieces that every MCU fan will want. And you can find these again in the store or online at hottopic.com. So I think we should just get into these because there is merch from all over the place, as they say.
Yeah, how about some Spider-Man? Who doesn't love the greatest fictional character of all time? It's, of course, Spider-Man.
5 Spideys for the price of 1.
Yeah, how could you go wrong? This one is in men's and unisex sizes. It's, of course, got wonderful Spider-Man from various iterations of his costume in the MCU, looking fantastic. It's like one of those classic style shirts of just like, hey, I just want a Spider-Man shirt. Then here you go. Here's a Spider-Man shirt.
Yeah, and it's got all of the Spideys, all of the Spideys and all their iterations, which is super sick.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, next up, we got Peter 1, 2, and 3. This is the Peter 1, 2, 3 tee. I love it. I can't help myself. There is a childlike part of myself that is too amused by it. Again, it's inspired by the wonderful scene where the Spideys are trying to figure out what to call each other because they are all Peter Parker. We love to see it. Again, this is men's unisex. And of course, the thing that's really cool is you see the logo for each Spidey because, on each Spider-Man costume through the decades, through film and beyond, there are different spider symbols. So we get to see each one of them with their Spidey symbol and their designation as Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3. I don't know, which Peter would you want to be, Ryan? Would you want to be Peter 1, Peter 2, or Peter 3?
I mean, I'm probably a Peter 2 guy, but Peter 1 is so good, and Peter 3 won my heart back last year.
Oh man, I have to say, I don't feel like, I feel like Peter 1 is the place to be. That's the name you want. But I know in my heart I'm a Peter 3.
We got a message in here in the chat from Josh Hill. It says, Ryan, who did the art on your shirt, the shirt that I'm wearing? That is a great question, Josh. It
That.
feels very classic and inspired. We'll get into that a little bit. If my Hot Topic team has info on that, please send it to me. I'm not sure I have that. I just picked it because it looked like a comic I've read a million times. So, Josh, we're going to try that out.
Yeah, a good question. It's very probable it could be Steve Ditko as one of the forefathers of Doctor Strange. All right, next up.
I don't know. There's bits of like Starlin in here and weird 70s stuff. Like over here. Anyway, sorry.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
This one is the No Way Home Trio comic cover tee. It features the comic book cover inspired artwork from The Multiverse is Real. And of course, you have the three Spiders-Man in action. Spider-Mans.
Spider-Man?
I like Spider-Man. The three
Drop
Spider-Man
it in the chat. Spider-Man? Spiders-Mans?
I like Spiders-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one always cool because you have, obviously this is from the MCU. This is in support, this is Spider-Man No Way Home. But up here in the corner, you've got what we call for comics the corner box. So get that comic book style vibe. Over here, you get that text at the bottom that says the multiverse is real. Feels like it would be something on the cover of a comic book. It's so pure and good. I nearly picked this one, but I was like, between Strange and Moon Knight, I ended up with Doctor Strange.
Oh, and they're on the scaffolding. Oh, y'all.
Yeah. That scene.
Mm-hmm.
James says, Men of Spiders, Lorraine.
Men of Spiders? Ooh, that fancy lads.
Yeah, hopefully they don't open their mouths and spiders. Never mind. That's a different.
Honestly,
different thing.
That's been a dream of mine my whole life.
Oh boy, a dream. Really?
A nightmare that I have frequently.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, next up we have got the No Way Home logos tee. Again, like I was talking about how each Spider-Man has his own logo, his own version of that iconic emblazoned symbol on their chest. So have we our three Pete's, our Parkasy? What do you call it? A Parker pod?
A Peter Palooza?
A Peter cut, print, paste. We're done. A Peter Palooza of logos. Love this iconic look. Also, every time I see the Spider-Man, our current Spidey, our Tom Holland Spidey, every time I see that Spidey symbol, I get hurt. My feelings get hurt because of Tony Stark.
Friggin' Tony. Yeah, this one is great. I feel like I like a good red tee when I'm putting it with a hoodie. Mostly, like a nice black hoodie. Yeah, oof. It rocks. This one is going to be super terrific with that. Daytona said a Parker party.
A Parker party. Ain't no party like a party. Parker party. I can't say it. Ain't no Parker.
All right, Lorraine's going to work on that, and we're going to go to the next tee, which is the No Way Home Villains collage tee. All right, wait. If you've not seen Spider-Man No Way Home yet, I'm sorry that we spoiled a whole bunch of things already. And also, yeah.
Look at
so
spoilers.
Yeah. It's a lot of villains in here. These are the iconic villains who appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, just looking ferocious in their sort of like looks towards the end of the film. They're looking dope. I love one of my favorite things is right here. Electro. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. So rad.
Get into it.
Yeah. It's all fantastic. Green Goblin's look. My daughter, she's 2.5. She watches Spidey and His Amazing Friends, the animated series. And so this morning she was just running around the house saying, I'm Green Goblin. I'm Green Goblin.
Aww.
And this is my Goblin glider. And I was like, oh, my sweet girl. Someday I'm going to show you what Green Goblin does.
He's not a nice man. Look at him.
No. Yeah.
Just chilling out in his sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I love this. Yeah. I also love saturated color. Because it's like giving like an old school movie poster vibe in a big way. I really dig it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. If you have a friend who is a lawyer, we have a shirt for them. It is the Matt Murdock tee. And it says, I'm a really good lawyer, which I honestly think I'm really obsessed with this. I wish I had a lawyer. Oh my God, my father-in-law is a lawyer.
Angelique, could Angelique still practice law?
Yeah, Angelique's still a lawyer. Our friend Angelique Roche, host of Marvel's Voices. Yeah, listen. This is so cute. I also love that it reminds me of the classic comic style where we see Daredevil's sort of sonar power when he's in fight mode. And so I love that it's got that with the sort of silhouetted kind of style. This is just fun. Yeah. This is just a really fun shirt. Of course, men's unisex. It's a really fun riff on it. And like, what a great, spoiler alert, cameo in a film.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a big white t-shirt guy or, light colored t-shirts, but this one is terrific.
Terrific.
All right. Now this may be the GOAT. Here we go. We've got the Carnage and Venom woven button up. You are going to go out. You're going to show the world you love Bad Boys. This one, it's got art by Mark Bagley, Marvel and comic book legend. It's a classic 90s image of Carnage and Venom just slashing and drooling and just doing their thing together. It is so bright, so magnificent. Yeah, show off that sleeve.
Like, how cool is this sleeve with both Venom and Carnage sort of half face, half face?
Mm-hmm. And, you talk about summertime, like, get out there, get bright, get exciting, go to the beach, go to a party, show off this shirt.
Go bowling. This is a prime bowling shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I love this. I just love it, too, because it's like, it's giving me like a really fun 90s vibe, which I'm really digging.
Yeah.
Or like 2000s.
No, that is like 1993 straight up. It's hell yeah. So Big good. L says, whoa, hell yeah, Big L. Looney, shout out to Looney. Yes, and Josh Hill says it's the most 90s thing.
We love it.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? We've gone through a bunch of really cool stuff. Why don't we take a moment to take some questions from you folks? Drop them in the chat if you have any questions, comments. If you want to Venmo us any money, any of that is fine. No, Ryan, don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, fine. Yeah, we love seeing the hearts. We love seeing the questions, the excitement for this stuff. And if you do have any questions, we will try to do our best to supply answers, but no spoilers, please.
Of course, no spoilers. All right, you know what? It looks like y'all are hungry for more. I'm seeing one from Kay Ackerman that says, I'm loving all the merch, especially the Moon Knight ones. And then Luna asked, favorite item of the bunch? Of the last bunch. What's yours of the last bunch, Ryan?
Because we have a whole section where we're going to show off again all of our favorites. But I mean, we started strong with the hoodie. Like, that is my favorite thing in the bunch. Yeah, you're wearing it. It's so good. This shirt, which we haven't really gotten into yet, is dope. We're going to get into that more and more as we go along. Wow, things will move so fast.
Let's see. Out of all the merchandise you showed, what's your personal favorite? We're going to get into that a little bit later. Josh Hill, thank you so much for the birthday message. It was my birthday yesterday, and I appreciate the love.
Yeah. Huff gives a shout out to the costume designer for Marvel Studios Moon Knight. Yeah, we've, as I mentioned, Lorraine and I get to do a lot of cool stuff behind the scenes with for Marvel, and doing stuff with the VFX teams and the visual development teams and how they made all this stuff and how they designed all this stuff. Holy moly.
Yeah, a lot of the magic behind the scenes is really incredible, and it's really fun that sometimes we get to see things that are like not totally done and like process, and all of that stuff is always really fun. A really great perk of getting to work where we work.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the Moon Knight comics going on right now. Writer Jed McKay is writing some of my favorite Moon Knight stuff in the comic books that I've read in a very long time. He's just building. It's like Moon. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, and look, stay with me, Lorraine. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan,
Okay,
you
go
know
on.
how like Moon Knight, or how the Dragon Ball characters all start out as enemies, and then slowly they become friends, and then they become family. In the current Moon Knight comics, Moon Knight is like building his enemies, he's fighting them, and then he's like bringing them in closer. So he's building up a group of allies around him from people he has fought or had issues with, and it's just friggin' cool as hell.
Oh, and I think I see something here. Oh, Hot Topic is asking any comic readers out there, if you guys need recommendations, let us know. Brittany says that Midnight Mission is one of my favorite runs of Moon Knight.
Yep, that's what's going on right now. Shout out to you, Brittany. Heck yeah.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff. And honestly, I just love Moon Knight comics because the art, especially in the last, 5 or so years of Moon Knight comics, is so cool. The way they sort of depict his mental life and like what's happening with him is really, really cool.
Yeah. Jim Viscardi says everyone should read comics. Agreed. Josh Hill says that current run is excellent. Yes. And Naya also agrees the current McKay run is literally so great.
Yeah. But there's always time to pick up more comics. Luna says that they don't always have time to get to them, but you know what? There's no rush. Do it at your leisure. It's for fun,
Yeah, get a subscription to Marvel Unlimited, cheap plug, and then read over 29,000 comics.
Yeah.
The best.
Oh, and Steve has a great question to segue us to our next segment. He asked, do you have your tickets yet for Marvel Studios Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? We do. We do.
Lorraine actually texted me to see which screening I was going to when tickets went on sale, and I was like, I'm going to a later one. So we're still trying to coordinate for ourselves here in New York. But yeah, I got tweets and stuff from people who are getting their tickets. So it happened. We're doing it. Erin C says favorite Moon Knight graphic novel or comic. Let's hold on to that one. We'll think about that when we come back later because Lorraine, you wanted to get us moving.
Yeah, let's talk about Marvel Studios Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, only in theaters on May 6th. I'm so excited for it. Get your tickets now if you don't already, because I bought all the tickets. I'll try to share a couple.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What did you do?
Okay, I'll release some of the tickets. I will share some of the tickets.
Okay.
But as you guys know, Doctor Strange is returning in Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, played by who? Benedict Cumberbatch. He's returning as Doctor Strange after last being seen in Spider-Man No Way Home. I hope you've seen that film and that we did not spoil anything for you. If we did, oops. But as you might remember, this little spoiler alert, Doctor Strange sort of accidentally kind of corrects the multiverse in that film. So very excited to see more multiverse.
I'm sure there's like a fan cut where it's just like, oops, I did it again, plays as soon as that starts happening.
I don't think that's accurate. But you know what? Who might
Maybe in the multiverse, that's what happens.
All right, fair enough.
We'll see. But of course, in Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Strange is joined by familiar faces. We'll see Wong, played by Benedict Wong, Mordo, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Christine Palmer, played by Rachel McAdams. So all of them coming back for more Doctor Strange. So good.
Yeah. Oh, man. Benedict Wong cracks me up as Wong. He's so good.
Do you remember, were you there the year at New York Comic Con? We were doing stuff, and I don't know, I was on stage, and he ran up on stage, and he gave me a hug, and he said hi, because we had done some stuff previously before. He's like the sweetest man in the world.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best. Everyone is the best. Oh, also the best. I am super excited to see Wanda Maximoff, the newly minted Scarlet Witch, again, after Marvel Studios WandaVision. Did you guys watch Marvel Studios WandaVision? OMGs. But also, Wanda, amazing. But also amazing, America Chavez, played by Xochitl Gomez, who is in the Babysitters Club. She's so great in that show. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Shout out to it. But I'm really excited to see both of those characters brought into the multiverse. They both rule. Come on.
Yeah. And of course,
America Chavez in a movie. Come on.
Yeah, of course. Comic book fans, you know who America Chavez is. You've read amazing stories featuring her. There's been recent runs, her and Young Avengers. So many cool stuff. So many cool stories.
But obviously, we are just so excited also just to see what is out there in the multiverse, what secrets it holds, who it is out there, what's out there. But we're going to wait. We're going to be patient. No spoilers. We're going to be patient until May 6th. And then we're going to know all of the secrets. And I can't wait.
Yes. May 6th is when you can experience Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Exclusively in theaters. Is going to be the best.
Yeah. But of course, Hot Topic has a new Doctor Strange collection inspired by the film. And you can, again, get these in-store or online right now. Let's get into them. They are so great. First up, we have the Wanda Maximoff Distressed Girls Tank Top. It's inspired by Scarlet Witch's costume. I love it. It's really lovely. It's got a peplum silhouette. So it's got kind of this like high waist, and it looks very much like her costume. The distressing is not on the fabric. It's printed into the fabric, so it does not have any holes or anything. It's just a sort of cool fabric effect. And it has this lovely little closure, so you can actually get it over your head and hair, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. And it's got these fabulous cutouts here in the front. So you can kind of see there around the collar. It's got these really cool cutout details with lots of great, just like a ton of great detail and seams and all kinds of things. This is a great casual cosplay for, you know, maybe you're going to Comic-Con and you're like, I want to wear something that's the costume, but I don't want to wear like a big complicated costume. This is it. Also, just like a cute top, you know, that you can wear for anything. But this is available in junior sizes, but also in plus sizes, which we love to see. It's a really fun riff on the character and the design of the Scarlet Witch. The Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, and this is a Her Universe shirt for Hot Topic, which is, we love them.
We love them. They're great.
Lorraine, I'm glad you took my note about referencing the peplum silhouette.
You have never said that in your life.
I have no idea what it is, and it's fine. It's okay. We just mentioned Her Universe, but they also have they've expanded their brands, and now they have Our Universe. So we have this awesome hype jersey from Our Universe. You can see the Sanctum symbol on the chest, which is really cool. Lorraine is showing off the Sanctum Sanctorum text on the back, which rules. You got this great jersey, and then where's
the symbols on the arm?
Yep, we got the magic shields all the way down the left sleeve. It's really, really cool. We've seen these kinds of jerseys a bunch, and this one is really soft. There's great texture on all the text and the symbols throughout the shirt. So it's in men's and unisex sizes. It is definitely a 100% going in my closet immediately after this stream.
Oh, absolutely. I also this is the perfect shirt because it's like very lightweight, but it's long sleeve. My favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. I talked about how much I love America Chavez. Hold on to your butts, people, because this is the denim jacket. Also mentioned a denim jacket. This is the America Chavez girls denim jacket. It's inspired by her jacket in the film. And it comes with, it's got so much great art. This is also really cool because it feels like something that is really custom. It's got kind of this distressed paint, almost like she painted it herself. Again, another really great casual cosplay item, or just something that you wear as like a fun nod to the character. Also, like, how cute for 4th of July. But we've got the classic Doctor Strange symbol here. The painted mural that she did on the back. She's got stars and stripes down the sides. We've got some flame detailing. And we've got a little rainbow patch Love it. This rules. Like, honestly, I like 14-year-old me is constantly like, I can't believe that we get stuff like this now.
Yep.
That you can just like buy and have, because normally you would spend your weekend like painting a jacket and hoping you don't ruin it. But this is really fun, really cool. And it's like a real denim jacket, you know, it's a legit denim jacket. It's not, it's heavy like a normal denim jacket.
Yeah, there's weight to it. It feels substantive, and perfect place to put your Moon Knight pin right up here. If you get that, you go with them.
And real pockets. There's real pockets.
What do you mean?
Ladies don't always get pockets. This is real pockets. Like,
well,
they're
why?
deep pockets. You could put your whole phone in this. I'm just always thinking about, like, what am I going to wear to Comic-Con? Where am I going to put my phone?
There's your answer to your what's the pocket situation. That blows my mind that of all the many things like about women's everything that you also, hey, you don't get pockets. Well, now you should all get pockets.
Yeah. Also, these little pockets are proper functioning pockets, so you can put like little stuff up in here if you want to.
Danny, apologies if I get your name wrong, says pockets. Yes.
Pockets. Right. Speaking of pockets, we got to look at this next one because Ryan can attest. We were going through the clothes. We were getting them all lined up before the shoot, and we were like trying things out. And I was like, wait, there are pockets, and I lost my mind. This is the Doctor Strange cosplay dress. This comes in, again, juniors and plus sizes, which we love. It's so pretty. I love this neckline, this detail. This is a really fun dress because if you know, you know, but you could also just like wear it as a dress. Daytona said, can we give some commotion for the dress? Daytona, yes, 1,000%.
Is that a drag thing?
It kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And just like ladies, it's a thing. We are of the world. But look at this beautiful fabric and like the amazing print in it. It's got a ton of detail. It's got this nice waist that it like cinches you around the waist, which is super flattering. And then it's kind of a fit and flare kind of thing. So it flares out from the waist. Very flattering. I love these dresses. Also from our pals over at Her Universe for Hot Topic. This dress is so pretty. I can't wait to wear it. This is like the kind of thing that I want to wear to like a junket or out like at an event because they're just, it's so cute. And pockets. You can put your whole hand in it.
Looney says
hot pockets. Hot Topic pockets. We're here for it.
One thing to note that the belt is faux brown belt, so it's not it's not a leather belt. It's not a real belt, but it looks really cool. I just want to make sure because people are going to see this in the pictures. They're going to see it in the app there as they're watching the stream. So no leather right there. And
also, it does have a back zip, so you don't have to like try to stretch through this thing, which is nice because it's fitted in the waist and the top. So flippin' cute.
I just knocked over all my stuff. It all collapsed under the weight of itself.
All right, perfect. Well, the next one is your shirt that you're wearing.
Oh yeah. So this is a retro comic style tee. It's called a classic comic scene tee. You've got the Doctor Strange on here. Is my text backwards for everyone? Do I look backwards to you, Lorraine?
Nope. I can read you.
Perfect. It is retro style, featuring a bunch of Doctor Strange, supporting characters, allies, enemies. You've got Dormammu, Clea, Mordo, Ancient One, Doctor Strange himself, and one of my favorite all-time anythings at Marvel, Eternity, the big boy who is the cosmic embodiment of reality.
It's eternity. Of literally eternity is eternity. Also, listen, if you do not read the comics, let me just tell you, this lady in the purple is Clea, and she rules. And right now in Marvel Comics, she is rocking it as Sorcerer Supreme.
She cuts a dude's hand off with a portal in the latest issue. It's rad. She's
She
awesome.
rules.
Also written by Jed MacKay, who is writing the Moon Knight comics right now. It's like he's a really good writer.
Yeah, I think not. No coincidence there.
Yeah. Super cool.
And next, we have got the Marvel Studios Doctor Strange poster tee.
Yeah.
As you can see, listen, nothing has more mind-bending, cool effects than Marvel Studios Doctor Strange. Like, the Doctor Strange film franchise is the coolest. Like, and I love that it kind of reminds me of those wild effects like you see in the first movie. It's got this great like pop of color here. We see like little bits of the multiverse here down at the bottom along with the title. Really awesome. And of course, our favorite, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I want to just give major love and shout outs to the Marvel Studios team on their poster work.
Oh, yeah.
Marvel Studios Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, because every poster has been a banger. Starting with that one, super cool. They all look amazing. They are just crushing it.
All right. Next up, we have got the Marvel Studios in the Multiverse of Madness modern comic cover tee.
Yeah. I love this. So the design, again, we talked about it a little bit with the Spider-Man comic cover tee. It gives us the vibes of a Marvel Comics cover. You can see up here the corner box, and it's in comic book style by, comic artists. And it's got Doctor Strange, it's got America, it's got Wong. They're finding a giant tentacled beast monster that you may have seen teased in the trailers or in some toys and stuff like that. So looks super rad.
Yeah, and again, a unisex men's tee. These are really cool. I like that they, for the corner box, did the little Marvel Studios logo 2022. I think that's like a really cute, fun way of doing that. And I just love that this is like a little bit more stylized. It's kind of, I wonder who did the art. It's kind of reminds me of Todd Knock a little bit.
Yeah, it looks also like Carlos Gomez, maybe. It's I've got a lot of possibilities in my head. I wish I had the exact name. Next time we do one of these streams, we'll know all the names of the artists who contributed to the work. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Right.
I want to shout out to Daytona, who says Marvel Studios posters have been on fire lately. They are amazing.
All right.
Last one here is awesome. This one is the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness characters tee, which both Lorraine and I think this has a vibe of like old school horror sci-fi movie magazines.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like old school like Fangoria or like, just like fun monster movies of the old time. I mean, also like how excited are we for director Sam Raimi?
Oh my God.
But I love this, like the sort of desaturated green kind of monster-esque coloring with that sort of reminiscent of like vampire-ness or like it came from under the bed or whatever
it came from under the bed.
Also I've been reading so many old monster comics and they're all like, it crawls by night, the thing, there was a swamp, there was a thing, but like
the monster in Lorraine's hair.
Oh well, that's just her, that's just me. But I love this. It's really fun.
Yeah, we got the characters here, the core characters. You see Defender Strange, the Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff in there, Wong, and America.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that's a squad, right?
It really is. I'm so excited for this movie, and it's so soon. It's just a few weeks away. Yeah. Whew, that was a lot of items.
Of course, before it's too late, enter the giveaway. You can win an amazing autographed Marvel Studios Moon Knight poster. Hit the enter to win link on your screen and fill out the form. Super duper easy. We'll reveal the randomly selected winner coming up really soon. We got one in here, a question from James, who's been contributing to the stream and throwing comments and questions and stuff the whole show. James says, I've never read Moon Knight comics. I'm going to start reading, but I don't know where to start. there's a whole bunch of great places you could read, starting with the most recent series. So if you go to your local comic shop, just say, I would like to start with the current Moon Knight series, please. It's really good. You can go, we have epic collections. We have a lot of collections around these days. So if you go to your comic shop or go to your library or your bookstore, wherever you get your comic books, you can go there. Of course, we mentioned Marvel Unlimited, our subscription service over at Marvel, where you can read digitally lots and lots of comics. We have reading lists and tons. We have all 200 plus Moon Knight comics for you to read. So there's lots and lots there.
Yeah. Also, if you go over to marvel.com, there's and you go to the character page, you can just click on a tab that has basically all of the Moon Knight comics. So, bam, there you go.
Pretty handy. But yeah, love to see it. Read more Moon Knight comics. They are dope. Jim Viscardi, remind me to tell you a story about something rad later. Jim is a huge, huge Moon Knight fan, and he will get off on something. Oh yeah, he mentions the Jeff Lemire, Greg Smallwood run.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Jeff Lemire. I love that run too.
There's so many great books that we could point to. There's a Devil's Reign Moon Knight issue that came out recently. It's called Devil's Reign Moon Knight. That right there. If you're going to pick up one book from recent times, that's it. It's Moon Knight in prison and why he's in prison and what he does and how scary he is. It's good.
Yeah. So good. All right. Did everybody enter? Because we're getting close to the end. So I hope you've entered. The time is nigh. You could win that Marvel Studios Moon Knight poster autographed by members of the cast and crew. It's going to be great. Again, hit that enter to win link on your screen and fill out the form. And we're going to reveal the randomly selected winner coming up very soon. Very, very soon.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah.
But we gotta look back.
Yes, we gotta look back. I told you I knocked down all my stuff. I'm looking at it off camera being like, what the hell?
Mine is also all over the place. But let's start at the beginning. What are your 3 favorites from Moon Knight?
1, the hoodie that you're wearing.
Yes. Honestly, why wouldn't it be?
Fire.
It's fire. I also have to say, I'm gonna see if I can reach anything where I am. If I fall, call help.
I'll call your husband.
he's at the dog park. Also, so my hoodie, for me, this Scarab button down, again, like, how cool is it? The coolest. And I'm also going to go with the phases of the moon. Yeah.
I agree. That one is super good. I also got to shout out the Scarab pin again. I'm a bit of a pinhead. That's, just, I love it. It's real good. Got to have all the pins. So this one is good. All right, Lorraine, what about from some of the Spidey-ish section that we did in the middle?
Number 1, in my heart, I love this shirt.
I know you do. If you do not wear it, next time we hang out, I just don't even know who you are.
Honestly, this would look so cute, like tied up. I'm here for it. Okay.
Yeah. Looney, I'm with you. I got to pick I'm a really good lawyer.
Yes.
Sure.
I also chose it.
Yeah. It's just so good. It's tremendous. It's tremendous.
All right. I got to find it.
Yeah. I wanted to bring out the comic style 3 Spideys. There's just so many parts to this that I love.
I like the Peter 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's my other pick. I can't find it in my pile here because there are many, many, many shirts. But I love that one with the 3 little Spideys. It's called Peter 1, 2, 3. Look for it on the Hot Topic site because it's super cute.
Yeah. And then of course Doctor Strange, which we just did. There's a whole bunch of great stuff in here. I would be remiss not to point out the retro comic book style one that I am wearing that will be in my rotation going forward. It is delightful.
The America Chavez jacket with pockets. So many pockets. The pockets we deserve.
Wait, did you? Yeah. Yeah, so those are really good. Lorraine, do you know what it has?
What?
Pocket on the inside.
What?
Yep, I wanted to check. It's like one of those interior pockets. So if you slide your phone or whatever in there, you got extra pockets you didn't even know about in this jean jacket. Yeah.
All right,
See,
I'm going to explore that later.
Right here. See?
Oh, that. Oh, yes. Yeah, because it's like when they fold the fabric up. This is the ultimate pocket denim jacket. Also, that rules for Comic-Con because then you have somewhere to like hide your stuff if you're worried about losing it in a crowd of thousands.
Look, when I go to Comic-Con, cargo shorts, fanny pack, pockets aplenty. I need like pouches. I look like Cable from the X-Men with all of my pouches and pockets. It's the best.
Fanny pack is your new superhero name.
I wish.
Has to be the Doctor Strange dress. The cosplay dress. This is so cute. Again, pockets, cute, zips in juniors and plus sizes, which I love. I love that. It's the best.
Yes. I gotta have the hype jersey. I wonder if it'll like read on the stream. Just the texture for all this. It's just one of those little things, but the texture on it is so good. It feels really like there's just good quality there. You like it. You love to see it.
We love to see it. And of course, you gotta choose Scarlet Witch. When in doubt, Scarlet Witch. This is like a good cosplay item for me. I've got the red hair and anger management issues. So this is for me.
Yes. Shout out to Art Boy. My tea is the best in the bunch. That's right. Jake2240. Yeah. Hello. Just shouting out some people in there. As we're getting close to the end, before we wrap up,
I think that we have a winner.
We do.
Congratulations to everybody who entered, but biggest congrats of all to the winner of the Marvel Studios Moon Knight poster autographed by the cast and creative team. That goes to Brian K. Yeah. Brian K. What fun. Enjoy, Brian K. What a great day. The Hot Topic team is going to reach out to you with an email about more info on how to receive the prize and all of that. So look out for your email or on your email for that reach out so that you can get your poster. Yay.
Wouldn't it be great if it was actually Brian K. Vaughan?
Do you know, I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah. Brian BK says, no way, you won, Brian.
Yeah.
Good job. If you are BK. Also Brian K. Vaughan, thank you for your comics. If you are not, thank you for watching.
Love all the things you do.
Yes. Totally cool. So good job, Brian, and everyone for entering. Thank you to everyone who joined us today on Hot Topic Live.
Yeah. Of course, check out HotTopic.com for all of your Marvel merch needs, as well as expanded sizes and styles from thousands of pop culture and music, different projects and things out in the universe. There's just an infinite multiverse of stuff that you can get at HotTopic.com. Well
done. Of course, follow Hot Topic on social media. Visit HotTopic.com/HT Live to stay up to date on the future Hot Topic live shows.
Oh, yeah. And of course, you should listen to our podcast if you enjoyed hanging out with us. It is This Week in Marvel. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts. It's available to you. We talk about all things Marvel. So come hang out with us more. We really had fun hanging out with all of you guys. And you guys were so lovely. What a lovely little chat we had going on all this time.
Yeah, it's an official Marvel podcast. We also do an official Marvel Comics podcast called Marvel's Pull List. And of course, you can follow at Lorraine Sink on social media and at Agent M on social media to find us, to talk about all the Marvel things, or to see pictures of my baby and Lorraine's dogs.
Yes, that is of the most important. But of course, experience Marvel Studios Moon Knight only on Disney Plus right now, and Marvel Studios Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in theaters on May 6th.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think I got to hit the button.
You got to hit the button.
My finger's coming, really.
Goodbye.
Good.